goo gaga. Goo 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 gaga. Boo. Hello. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Hello. What day is it? What day is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I'm just hanging out, being a stay-at-home mum. My little girl Sunny, she's just lying down watching me. This is her playtime. What are you doing down there? Are you playing with your toys? Yes? Yes? This is just an update video, pretty much. We are nearly 12 weeks postpartum. Sunny is nearly 3 months old. She's just started to laugh, which is like, not a proper laugh, but just little giggles here and there, and it's just so cute. She only started doing that maybe a week ago, and Trav is the only one that can actually get her to properly laugh. Like, I haven't been able to do it yet. He kind of like fake laughs, and then she does it as well. It's so cute. What else are you doing now? She's really good at holding her head up. She's sort of like, it looks like she could almost sit up on her own, but she still kind of tips over a lot of the time. She's kicking her legs heaps and kind of moving her body like she's trying to roll over. So I feel like that'll be her next move, to roll over. She definitely can see us. She recognizes who we are, smiles when we like go near her after she wakes up from her naps. She's discovering her own voice now, and little sounds come out every now and again. And she really just observes people. Like, she's very quiet and kind of just watches what's going on around her. And just kind of likes to do her own thing, really. Like, she loves attention too, but she kind of likes her own space, I've noticed. So she definitely, I can see both sides of me and Trav in her. Like, there's a real energetic, bubbly side to her that like wants stimulation and wants to move around, and then there's this other side of her where she really is quiet and just observes, which is, I feel like, is like me. She's so cheeky. She's kind of mastered the whole, like, the fake cough to get our attention, and like she'll kind of do a bit of a fussing noise to get us over near her, and then she kind of does this cheeky smile. And yeah, she's just really starting to grow into her own little personality now. And just the time has gone so fast. I can't believe how fast the time has gone. I find myself, when she's sleeping, a lot of the time I should be, doing house cleaning and stuff, but I find myself just looking at photos of her in my camera roll from like when she was born up until now, and she's just grown so much. And she looks so much like me. Like, I can see Trav in her, but I feel like she's definitely more me at the moment. She's very, got very delicate little features like me. But yeah, so what else is new with me? I've lost, like, I'm nearly back to my weight before I had her. But I'm still a little bit, like, my tummy is very flabby and has like the loose kind of skin and the stretch marks all left over. So I'm not overly stressing about trying to get that in shape, but it is one of my goals to get, that area tighter again, more toned. What are you doing? Are you looking at your starfish? She's such a good baby. I feel like soon she'll be teething. She started to put her hands in her mouth a lot and dribble a lot, and pulls at her ears a lot, which it could be a number of things, but I feel like she'll be teething soon. And then also we've got the 4-month sleep regression that will come up soon, because she's actually a fantastic sleeper. So I get at least 8 hours a night. Sometimes it's broken up, but other times she's pretty good at solidly sleeping for 8 hours. And what we're working on now, like in the last video, is her naps. So I've been researching wake times, wake windows for her age, how long they generally can be awake for before they start to get tired or overstimulated. Obviously each baby is different. She's different every day. Sometimes she can be awake a little bit longer. Sometimes she needs to go to sleep like a lot earlier. And I've been trying to work on whether she's overtired or undertired, which is really hard because the symptoms of both are really similar. So like when we're here every day and it's just me and her and we do like the eat, play, sleep routine, it works pretty well. But then obviously when I take her out, or if I want to go to a cafe, or if I want to go to the shopping centre, or if I take her somewhere, or if we go to like Trav's parents' house for dinner, like things like that, it kind of throws her off balance a little bit, and it's super hard to settle her, which really at the start was stressing me out because I work so hard on her routine, not to the point where I like get mad if she doesn't follow it. I try to work around her. I watch her cues, I watch her signs, I see when she looks bored and she wants to play, and I'll try and stimulate her, and then I see when she's getting tired and needs to wind down, and then I'll try and do that for her. So when we're out and other people don't really get it, that used to like stress me out a bit, but I'm trying to be a bit more relaxed about that now, because I'm doing the best I can, and she's just a baby. She's not gonna die if she misses a nap, or if she if she's overtired. It'll just make my life harder, but she'll be all right. What else? I've noticed, and this is my own fault, I'm just like not hungry anymore. I find my whole day is so wrapped around her and her needs that I only find enough time to really have breakfast and clean a bit of the house, and then before I know it, Trav's already home from work. It's getting closer to dinner time, and just like the whole day is gone and I've barely eaten anything. And sometimes I do slow down on my eating when I'm stressed. It's something I've always done. When I'm stressed, I just don't get hungry. But right now I just can't be bothered cooking. I've tried, making large batches of food to like have every day, but even then, I don't know, I'm just like running on empty. Like I feel like I don't even need, I know I need the food, but like in my mind, it takes up time. That's another thing that it comes down to. Eating takes up time. I've only got a certain amount of hours every day for me and for her, and I have to give time for Trav, and it's just like there's just never enough time to do it all. So, trying to figure that out. Balance is like so hard when you're a new mum. I don't know how mums do this with multiple kids and find the time, like to work from home, to do all the washing, the cleaning, the cooking, and to look after multiple kids and take care of themselves. I just don't understand how that gets done. It's a super challenging time. You've got to be so organized and like time efficient, and just, yeah, that's hard. That's really hard. I find that it's a super lonely job. Like even though she's with me every day, it's just like lonely. Like unless like my mum comes here a lot, which helps, but sometimes I just feel really lonely at home every day with her. I don't really talk to anyone. But yeah. I swear there was like another topic I wanted to talk about here. are going to get an ultrasound on her hips just to double check that she doesn't have hip dysplasia, because the maternal health nurse looked at her legs and like lifted them up and saw that she had more rolls on one side, which can be a sign of that. So we're getting that done. Other than that, she's pretty perfect. Like, she's gained like heaps of weight. She weighs about 13 pounds, 6 kilos, maybe more now because that was a while ago that I weighed her. She's growing more hair, but I definitely had way more hair at her age. Like, I looked like a monkey. She hasn't got that much hair. I feel like her eyes are gonna stay blue, but they could change. She's definitely long, like she's got long legs and arms like me. What you doing, Sunny girl? Huh? Yeah, she just kind of keeps to herself. She really likes to just play by herself. It's so weird. I don't even remember life before having a baby. Like, if you could see in front of me, this is why I've put the camera right near a plant and the wall, because the rest of the house is just a bomb. I try so hard to keep it clean, and I might get it clean for about an hour, and then it just explodes again. Just the washing, there's so much washing, because it's not just mine. We've got my washing, Trav's washing, and then like our towels and like the towels, blankets and tea towels and those sorts of things. And then we've got Sunny's clothes, Sunny's face washes, Sunny's towels, Sunny's blankets. Then we have to separate the whites from the colours. We don't have a dryer, so everything is just always getting hung up on clotheslines, and just never ending washing. I reckon I have to vacuum every day because the carpet just picks up so much stuff. The dishes, never ending. Even though I don't eat that much, there's always dishes. It's too hard to clean my room right now because the room is kind of like the nursery. Her cot, she's outgrown her bassinet. So she's sleeping in her cot now, but next to the bed, next to my side. And because every time I try and put her down for a nap, I always have white noise on and keep the room really dark and not too hot, to help her body produce melatonin and to get, to think that it's night, so she gets more tired. And it's so hard to clean the bedroom because I always have to go in there and like, I change her nappy in there, like her change table's in there, her cot's in there, her clothes are in there. And then like when I put her down, I don't know, it's just so hard to keep it all clean. Ugh, it's exhausting just talking about it. Like, what a boring topic. It's probably a boring video as well. It's so weird. I've got my mum coming over later, so thank God, because it's someone to talk to. It's horrible weather here. It's just raining. We're kind of heading into winter soon, so it'll be the end of autumn and we'll be going into winter. I'm kind of not looking forward to that because it's cold and flu season, and I'm so terrified of her getting her first cold. I think it's mostly because I know they breathe through their nose, and when they're feeding, they have to breathe through their nose. And if she's got a cold and can't breathe through her nose and can't feed, that just terrifies me. We've got one of those little sucker things, the electric like nose sucker things, whatever they're called, nose aspirator or something. I'm just so scared for when she gets her first cold. But I don't want to be one of those bubble wrap mums that just like hides her away from germs. I know that she needs germs. I know she needs to build a natural immunity. I'm just so scared. Hi. Hello. I'm talking about you. All these videos are about you now, not me. No? she's so quiet. She just, I mean, obviously because she can't talk, but she just kind of stares and watches and observes, just like me. What else can I talk about, Sunny? Huh? What else can I talk about? She's definitely smiling a lot. She always smiles. I find she's not very, she's either got like two moods. She's like super just quiet and like a little bit like sassy, or she or chill, or she's very like vocal and playful. And I find she doesn't really like, I feel like she's gonna have the personality where she really doesn't like getting told what to do. She knows what she wants. She's pretty independent. She kind of just likes her own space. She doesn't really like people getting in her space, I've noticed. But she's quite good at being in social things too. Like she hasn't cried when anyone's held her. Like she's let everyone hold her. She hasn't got scared by anyone. My milk has definitely regulated. I'm almost kind of nervous that my milk supply is dropping because I'm feeding her one side per feed. So I know probably nearly every other woman feeds from both sides per feed, but she literally feeds in like 5 minutes. My milk comes out quite fast and she gets everything she needs from the one breast and then never wants to go to the other side. I was expressing the other side at the start, but it just ended up getting way too much for her. Like I didn't see the point in making more milk than what she was having. Like if that's what she likes, then what I'm giving her is obviously enough. And I know that when she does need more, she does feed more frequently, and then that just ups my supply again. I can always tell when I've got more in there if she's going through a growth spurt or cluster feeding, because I can feel like I have to empty them a lot more, and like I'll have to wake up more in the middle of the night from them leaking and stuff. But she can go like 10 hours at night sometimes without anything. I do kind of prefer when she wakes up and has one night feed, because I just feel like it's such a long time like with no milk in her if she doesn't wake up, but I try not to wake her up when she's sleeping. What else? Yeah, that's really it. It's a super boring video, just an update on motherhood. Nothing really exciting. I don't fully feel myself again. I don't think I ever will, because I'm a new person now, but I'm used to it now, but it's still just like, I don't know, it's just a whole different reality being a mum. Like all the little things that you can't do anymore, that's still trying to get used to that. Anyway, that's about it. Super boring. Sorry, I'll try and be more interesting next time.